I just read the poopy toilet seat post and you all deserve better. I don't know if there's something in the water or if I've just been willfully ignorant this whole time. But boy oh boy am I noticing an upswing in fed-up girlfriends and wives in here. I woke up this morning and read that my boyfriend refused to clean his poopy toilet post and it clicked with me how wildly miserable so many of us are in relationships with men not to put words in that poster's mouth, and how happy men are to let us stay at a tolerable level of permanent unhappiness. I divorced my king baby about 4 months ago. After 13 years together, he never cleaned, never saved money, refused to raise his daughter, my stepdaughter, and finally cheated the moment I put my foot down. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say because I don't think the mods would take kindly to me waving my dump your shithead boyfriend flag as furiously as I would like to. But I was in all y'all's shoes very, very recently. And ladies, it's not going to get better. I'm sorry. I guess that's the gist of what I wanted to say. Breaking up feels like dying. But it's not dying, it's a painful rebirth that you deserve. The scary thought that keeps lurking in the back of my mind is, what if there's no one else out there? What if this is it? And I threw away my chance to be close to someone? Good. If the relationship doesn't serve you after you've given it your best shot, throw it in the trash where it belongs. You will be fine by yourself. And so will I. Soon enough. And yes, this is all very easy for me to say because I had a financial emotional support system to fall back on after my divorce when many women simply don't. I am extremely privileged in this regard. In terms of alimony, rights, custody, etc. I don't have a dog in that race and I can't tell you what's best for you. I'm speaking from a purely emotional, post-devastating breakup standpoint. I promise you that being alone is better than cleaning a grown man's poopy toilet seat forever. And it's certainly better than rotting in prison for the homicide of someone who never deserved your time or tears in the first place. It's time to rip that band-aid off, sis. Was married for more than 20 years. Was the breadwinner the whole time. Going through divorce now. What's weird? I don't even think about him anymore. I just do not care what happens to him. It's odd having spent my whole adulthood with this person and now not have him cross my mind but once a week. Men need to realize that they're not competing with other men. They're competing with the life you can make for yourself single. Edit. I'm just clumsily parroting this from another comment on this sub a while ago. Happy to help you guys have the light bulb moment I got from it. Oh my god. This is shocking that this is such a common occurrence with so many people not flushing the toilet was one of the many straws that broke the camel's back for me. I remember going to one toilet finding it unflushed with two. Went to the second bathroom and the same thing was waiting for me. At that point, I realized the bar was literally in hell and I couldn't live like this forever. Absolutely and completely fucking ridiculous. And a tolerable level of permanent unhappiness will now be added to my vocabulary. I finally have my court date to finalize my divorce filed for similar reasons. Took me bringing out a blacklight to show my soon-to-be wasband how much he was splashing piss all over everything in the bathroom. Man can't aim to save his life. His fix for leaving piss puddles that I'd step in was a toilet rug to soak it up. We don't deserve being treated like their moms. These dudes need to learn better. I was pretty amazed by the number of people identifying as men who think fecal matter on the toilet seat is no big deal. I wonder if this is why I know so many men who've had pilonidal cysts. Well, that and the non-ass washing thing. All I can say is that if y'all get a chance to date a gay man, go for it. They're good at ass hygiene. Nothing makes you feel lonelier than being in a relationship with the wrong person. especially when you can smell their poop. I thought about that post when I was cleaning my toilet last night. This should be a pinned post. I don't get it. I try to think of reasons why men don't want to live in a clean environment. Forever bachelors leaving a bachelor crust on everything. When I was looking for houses to rent, it seems like all of them had men living in them and a crusty bachelor crust would be on every surface. The fuck? Did their mothers do everything for them and they never learned? Did their mothers make them do chores and once they were out of the house decided to never do a chore again? Why? Why do they not have standards or eyes to see filth with? Why? And if you are not in this situation but have a son, please bring him up to be a caring and responsible person. Well said. We all need to stop trying to teach grown-ass men. My grandmother used to say there are worse things than being single. She divorced her alcoholic, abusive husband in the 60s and was single until she passed away in 2011. Raised 3 kids and kept the house. I was in a terrible relationship with a guy that treated me like crap and punched some walls. It wasn't until I dumped him on Christmas Eve of 2012 that I realized what she meant. Do not let someone treat you like shit just so you can be in a partnership. It's not worth it. Growing heart. Here's a quote I often pass on. I would rather adjust my life to your absence than adjust my boundaries to accommodate your disrespect. A big part of it is that men do not hold each other accountable. It should not be on women to fix us. We have to fix ourselves. You only have one life. Don't put up with someone making it miserable for you. Oh, finally someone finally said it. I was ready to mute this sub. Because no offense, gals. Some of your men are trash and deserve to be dumped. And I was getting tired of reading the same old thing. Because if there are so many similar stories, why aren't you all learning from each other? I know it was used for laughs. But the show Big Bang Theory had a very good idea for people living together having roommate and relationship contracts. These men suffer no consequences because you all are so tired from carrying the household. And yeah, you deserve better. My ex-husband didn't wash his phlegm down the sink. I hate that even still. You're freaking awesome. I might have to borrow the King Baby name. It's just so fitting. Do young people just jump into live-in relationship upon leaving home or college? Independence is so important. And part of independence is cleaning up after oneself and taking care of one's tea. Expect that there will always be someone cleaning up after you. Oh my god, what? Edit. Sorry, I only got past the first paragraph. My BF is kinda gross but like not filthy. We as women shouldn't be asking for just the bare minimum. Being single and happy in a clean home on my own feels better than miserable. Dragged down by the dead weight that was my ex, who couldn't even keep from pissing on the toilet seat. Man, I was thinking about that post this morning. We watch Snow White at least 5 times a week, small children, and I keep hearing Snow White's voice when she's cleaning the dwarf's cottage with her animal crew. No, no, no. Put them in the tub. I feel that the poop toilet poster could adapt that tone. No, no, no. Use the Clorox wipe first, now put the toilet cleaning gel on the brush. Now scrub. I'm with you 100. I've never ever understood why women would rather be treated like crap in an unfulfilling relationship than be alone. Your home should be your sanctuary, not a place where you have to walk on eggshells or clean up after another adult. There are thoughtful, responsible, caring, considerate partners out there. I promise there are. But you'll never find them if you're wasting your time with someone who doesn't appreciate you. And even if you don't find that perfect partner, being single isn't the end of the world. Heart. Finalized our divorce end of July. I would like to find someone, but I'm okay if not. My peace is so much more important.